Go ahead and bring your hands to your knees, legs are crossed, and start to roll yourself around over your hips, hinging and circling here. And then when you're ready, you can roll and move in the opposite direction. Come to center. Uncross your legs, cross them in the opposite direction, and walk your hands forward. You can bring your forearms down, elbows down, and let your head rest. Relaxing your shoulders. Breathing in and out through your nose. Go ahead and lift yourself up with your legs crossed right where they are. Go ahead and roll yourself over your hips, one direction. And then move in the opposite direction. Come to center, uncross, cross your legs in the other direction. Bring your forearms, elbows down, and breathe. So you should feel a little different kind of stretch on the other hip. Lift yourself up. Roll your shoulders back. Take your left hand to your right knee. Twist over your right side. Lift your right arm up and take a little half moon towards your left. Unwind. Take your right hand to your left side, take a twist. Lift your left arm up, take that half moon over to the right. Unwind. Your feet out in front of you. Extend your legs. Reach forward, take a fold. Half lift chest. And fold. Roll yourself up. Bring your left foot into the right inner thigh. Twist over your right. Reach both arms up. Push into this left shin with your right leg extended. Lift your hips up. Take a little back bend, supported here. Draw your hips down. Bring both legs out. Bring your right foot into your left. Take a twist over the left. Push into that right shin. Lift your hips up. Take a little back bend. Come back to center. Bring both legs out, take a fold. Half lift chest. Take your one more round. So we're going to take that left foot into the right inner thigh, twist over the right. Push into that left shin. Take that back bend, lift up. Bring it down. Move into the other side. Bend your right knee, right foot into left inner thigh, twist over your left. Push into that right shin, lift up, back bend. Come all the way back down. Take one more fold, big breath up. Fold. Half lift chest. And fold. Good. Roll your knees underneath your hips and come to a cat-cow. Knees under hips, palms under shoulders, round your spine. Two more. Beautiful. Come to center, palms are out in front. Lift your hips, downward dog, and breathe. Just feel your breath as you lift those hips in your downward dog. Roll to a high plank. Take a long breath. Lift your hips up and back, downward dog. Slowly walk to the front of your mat. Fold. And then roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Long stretch up. And swan dive, fold. Half lift chest. Palms in front of your feet. Step your feet back. High plank to low. Find a low cobra. And downward dog. Breathe. Roll to a high plank. Downward dog. Step to the front of your mat, fold. Half lift chest. And roll yourself up. Take a big breath in. Swan dive, fold. Half lift chest. Step it back, high plank. Chaturanga. Downward dog. Hips up and back. Breathe. Come to your high plank. And then find your downward dog. Keep your head out. Bend the right and left knee to shake it out. Come back to your high plank. And then this time take a little hop, step forward, fold, half lift, fold, roll it up, Big breath in, hands to your heart. Find your breath. And close your eyes. Just really join your body on your mat. And then extend your arms out by your side. Let your fingertips face forward as you breathe. Connect the soles of your feet to your mat. A few more breaths. Lift your arms above your head and sit back in a chair. Pull your low belly up and in. Gaze right out in front of your mat. Hold and breathe. Pull your belly in. And then release your hands to your heart to fold. Half lift your chest. Step all the way back. Move through Chaturanga. And downward dog. Pedal the right and left heel up and down. Take a moment. Bring your feet together to touch. And lift your right leg up. Bend your knee and open this right hip. Straighten out your right leg, breathe. Bend your right knee. Send your right foot forward and your left knee down. Use your blocks if you need them. Lift your chest as you lift up and breathe. Feeling that stretch through the left front of your hip, left front of your leg. Extend that right foot out, open your toes, lift your chest, breathe a little higher. One more long breath in. And then bring your hands to your mat. Turn your left shin behind your right hip and lift up. Come to warrior two on your knee. Go over that right hand as you breathe. Push into that right foot as you bend this right knee. Pull your belly in. Find length in your spine. Take your right arm up, left hand back, reverse. Windmill all the way down to your mat. Send your right foot back, move through Chaturanga. And downward dog. And the right and left knee, just shake it out. Roll to a high plank. And then lift that left leg up, bend your knee, open your left hip. Straighten out your left leg. And then bend your left knee. Look forward, send your left foot between your hands. Draw your right knee down. Use your blocks if you need them. Lift up and breathe, stretching through the front of this right hip. Hold this stretch as you breathe. Continue to move your breath through your body. Take long, deep breaths. Connecting to the stretch, connecting to the way it feels in your body. And then bring your hands to frame your left foot. As you turn your right foot back, lift up, warrior two. On your knee, look over your left shoulder. Push into that left bent knee. Continue to breathe. Open up the left toes. Open them up nice and wide. Take your right arm down, left arm up overhead, reverse. And then release, move through Chaturanga, left foot to right, high plank to low. Stay low or lift up. Coming to your downward dog. You can shake your head, no. You can nod it yes. You can bend the right and left knee to shake it out. Come forward to your high plank. Pull your belly in, bend your knees, step to the front of your mat and fold. Half lift chest. And roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Let your arms hang. Lift your arms above your head. Breathe. And then sit back in your chair. Reach your arms forward. Take a long breath in. While you're seated in your chair, bring your hands behind you. Clasp your hands and open up your heart. Lift your chest. So we're in a chair and we're bringing our arms behind us, collecting our hands together, and then fold and lift your arms above your head. Bend your knees to come out, release, lift back into your chair, and then bring your hands to your heart and fold. Half lift your chest and fold. Bring your hands down, open your fingers, push your knees into your armpits and just hold here. Just either practice a little arm balance, or if you can, let it bring your feet together, come to crow. From here, step back, move through Chaturanga. And downward dog. Then the right and left knee, shake it out. Come to your high plank, long spine. And then lift your hips up, bring your right leg up. Bend your knee, stay here, or send your right foot back and come to wild thing. As you lift your right arm up, take a little back bend. Release your right arm, bringing that right leg back up. Step your right foot between your hands. Warrior one, breathe. Open up to warrior two. Bend that right knee. Come all the way down in your warrior two. Straighten out your right leg and bring your right foot parallel to the front of your mat. Circle your arms once, and then as you circle, bring your heels in and lift your arms back up. Come to this kind of goddess bent knee pose. Take your hands behind your head, fingertips to the back of your head. Reach your elbows to the left. and then over to the right, moving from side to side. The left, and then over to your right. The left, back of your mat. Over to your right. Lift your hips up. Take your left foot parallel to the back of the mat, right foot forward, back to warrior two, and then windmill move through chaturanga. And downward dog. Come into a high plank, long, strong body. And lift your left leg up, bend your knee, open your hip. Stay here, or take your left foot down and find that wild thing, taking that back bend. Take your left arm all the way down, lift your left leg up and send it forward between your hands. Warrior one. Take a nice long breath. Bend that left knee, breathe. Then open up to come to warrior two. Go for that left hand, bend your left knee, breathe. Straighten out that left foot, bring both feet parallel. Circle your arms once, then as you release your circle, draw your heels in, come back to that goddess. This time, cactus your arms and open your heart. Bring your elbows behind your head, reach over to your left. Those knees are bent. And over to your right, to your left, and to your right. Find your balance, pull your belly into your left, and then to your right. Back to center, open those arms, cactus your arms. Lift your arms up, straighten out your legs, turn your right foot back, left foot forward, warrior two. And then windmill, move through chaturanga. Take your time, no rush. Find strength in your flow. And then move to your downward dog. Anytime you need to rest, you can come to your child's. Come to your high plank, take a breath in. Bend your knees, push your hips back, child's pose, or head down. The elbows at the forearms come down. Focus in on the breath, just breathing in and out. Melt your spine over your hips. Take one more long breath in here. You got it. Maybe bring your hands back by your feet. Let your elbows fall. And then come up to your knees. Bring a block underneath your hips if you need one. Sit up nice and tall. Take your hands behind your head. Lift your chest. So option to sit up on your knees or sit up on a block. Roll the elbows back. Breathe in here. Reach your elbows to the right. And then over to your left. Oh, wow. It gives me so much love. And then over to your left. Over to your right. And to your left. One more time. Over to your right. And then over to your left. Okay, you're interrupting my class. That's enough. We're gonna come out of this and come to our downward dog. Release your hands, come into your downward dog. Take a long breath in. Come forward to your high plank. And then as you release, lift your right leg up. Put your right knee into your chest. Lift your right leg up. Right knee into chest. Right leg up. Right leg into chest. Right leg up. Right leg into chest, hold, and then bring your right foot to the left side and lift your left arm. And take a little back bend, a little side fallen angle. Release your hand. Pull your right knee back into your chest and step your foot forward. High crescent, breathe up. Open up for warrior two. Bend that right knee. Take your right foot, lift it up. Bring it parallel to the front of your mat. Lift your chest and then hinge from your hips, fold. And shake your head in your fold. Nod your head yes and no. It's part of your practice, and if you'd like to, you can come upside down. Or just stay in your fold. Slippery, slippery, slippery. I thought my dog was gonna come in here and get me. Come back to the front of your mat. Take your left knee down and pull your right arm up. Take a twist. Now, if it's part of your practice, bend your left knee and reach back for your left foot. If that's too big, too strong, just stay in your twist. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe all the way through this, regardless if you're here or here. Just breathe through it. And then go ahead and bring your right hand inside your right foot. We're going to lift up on that left ball of our foot and step our left foot forward. Sit down and come to a squat. Palms can reach together. Breathe. Extend your left arm out. Maybe bend your elbow, come to a bind as you lift your right arm up. And maybe bend an elbow and see if you can clasp your hands together. Taking a twist in this squat, or keep your palms together. It's whatever feels right in your body. Release your arms, come back to center, and then just take your hands behind you. Sit your bottom down, bring your knees together, lift your legs up, and take your arms above your head and come to this boat pose. Bring your arms in front of your legs, take one little row back, lift up, cross your ankles, hands to your mat, step your feet back, down the dog. Bring your left leg up. Bend your left knee, tuck it into your chest. Bring your left leg up. Take a little wild thing, lift your left arm up, little back bend. Left arm down, left leg back up. Almost forgot that wild thing. Pull your knee into your chest, don't want to forget one move. Reach it up, 2 more. One more time, pull it in, tuck your knee in, extend this left leg, take a back bend, reaching up and back and around. In this fallen angle. And then pull your right hand down, take your left leg, pull it into center, step it between your hands, high crescent. Open up for warrior 2. Breathe, bend into that left knee, breathe. Lift your left leg up, straighten out your leg. Left and right foot parallel to the front back of your mat. Clasp your hands, lift your chest. Clasp your hands behind your back. Fold and bring your arms over your head. You can shake your head out. You like, it's up to you. No slingshot, but release your arms, bring them forward, bring them out in front. Take a long stretch through your armpits. Walk around to the front of your mat. Bring your right knee down. Lift your left arm up, take a twist, hold here, or bend your right knee and reach back for that right foot and look over your left shoulder. Breathe it out. Release your arm. Push your left palm down. We're going to reach this right foot to the outer edge of our right mat. Come back to that squat. Option, bring your block behind you or come all the way down to your squat as you breathe. Stay here in your squat or bring your right arm around, come into a bind, and then maybe bring your left hand to your right and find your fingertips stretching on this left side, looking over your left shoulder this time. Release your left hand, release your right hand, push your hips up and back, fold. And then go ahead and grab opposite elbows and shake from side to side. Releasing your back releasing your hips. Fingertips to shins, half lift your chest. Fold. Walk your feet heel toe together. And then roll yourself up, one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back. Take your arms above your head and just take a big breath in. Release your hands. Reach for your right knee, tug it into your chest, give it a hug. And then grab a hold of your right ankle and bring that foot to your inner thigh. Come to your tree. Stand nice and tall as you breathe. Take your arms above your head and reach your arms high. Take your hands to your right knee, tug it in once more. And then go ahead and release it, shake it out. Take a big breath in. As you release your breath, pull your left knee into your chest and give it a hug. Hug it in. Grab a hold of your left ankle, come to tree, and bring your hands to your heart. Just find a place to gaze as you hold this balance in your tree. If it's a little wobbly, just stay with it, keep practicing. Don't give up on yourself or your tree. Bring your arms above your head and just lift up nice and tall, reaching through a long spine. And release your hands, pull your knee into your chest once more. And then shake it out. Bend the right left knee, shake it out. Feet together, arms above your head, big breath in. Exhale, arms down. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, fold. Half lift your chest. Hands to your mat, bring it back. Move through Chaturanga. And downward dog. Hold your downward dog, breathe in and out through your nose. Roll to a high plank, take a long breath in. Take your right leg up, three-legged dog, bend your right knee, breathe. And then bring your right knee to your right wrist. Find your pigeon. Take any support you need under your hips, blanket, blocks. Slowly bring your elbows down. Maybe bring your forearms across and bring your forehead down. Relax into your breath. Appreciate this long hip stretch. You need to come up a little bit. Come up. Maybe You go lower, wherever you are, breathe. Another great option is to bring a block underneath your chest and to rest on the block. Take another long breath in and out. Push your palms down, lift your chest. Take your time as you reach up and back in this three-legged dog. Stretch this right leg out, bend and straighten your leg, whatever you need to do. And then bring your right foot to your left. And take that left leg up, bend your knee, open your hip. And then send your left knee to left wrist. Whatever you need underneath your hip, bring it under your hip, down to your forearms. Take your time to make your way to settle into the pose. Take a couple more long, deep breaths in and out. Bring your palms down. Flex that right foot, lift that left leg up and back. Three-legged dog, shake it out. Bend and straighten that left knee, whatever you need to do to release that hip. And then bring your left foot to the right. And slowly roll to your knees. Cat-cow just a couple of times. And take your right arm, reach it up. And swing your right arm underneath your left shoulder, right side of your head down. Maybe come into a bind as you breathe. Slowly release your left arm. Bring your right arm all the way back up. And take your right arm down. Lift your left arm up. And swing it underneath. Take your right arm, maybe bind it behind your back. Take that right arm up, release it down, swing it out, and bring your left hand, right hand down, reach back, take a long child's. Walk your hands to the right, stretch your hips to the left. Walk your hands to the left, stretch your hips to the right. Back to center. Slowly release, reach your feet all the way around. And bring the soles of your feet together as you walk your hands forward. Stretch. Let your gaze come down to the soles of your feet. Slowly move your shoulders from left to right. Bring your right elbow down. Take your left arm, reach it up. And then bind your left arm behind your back. Bring it all the way back around. Left elbow down, reach over to the left side. Take your right arm, reach it up, and then bind your right elbow behind your back. Reach it all the way back up, around, and down. Push yourself up, straighten out your legs, bring them in front of you. Lift up, take a big breath in as you fold. Half lift your chest and fold. As you roll yourself up, bring the right foot to the inner thigh of your left. Look over your right hip and then reach for that left foot and extend your right arm overhead, giving yourself a long stretch. Yourself all the way up, push into that right hand, push into this left right shin, lift your hips up, take that back bend. Lower your hips. This time turn towards that left leg. Take a big breath up and fold over your left shin. Reach your body up, take a big breath in, and extend that right leg. Pull your left inner thigh, or left foot, excuse me, to your right inner thigh, and then look over your left hip. And then reach your right arm to your right leg and reach your left arm overhead. Find the side angle stretch. Reach it all the way up. Push into that left shin. Take that back bend. Lift your hips up. Reach it back. Lower your hip. Look forward over that right leg. Take your arms above your head and fold all the way down. Slowly start to lift yourself up and bring that left leg to the right. Tap your knees, shake your hips from side to side. And then take your time to slowly roll onto your back. Once you're on your back, pull your knees into your chest. Get yourself a hug. And then just shake your knees from left to right. Checking it out. Grab your big toes, open your hips and your happy baby as you rock it out. Long breath in. Big exhale. Soles of your feet together, knees together, hug. And then release all the way down. Find a long spine. Close your eyes.